shots fired. It's shots fired. I was wrong, but I made it right. You came begging day and night. I don't wanna hit the bottom. Don't go out of your state of mind. I've been counting 1 to 10. I'll be back when you begin. With my music together again. I see you. Yeah, I see you go down. Yeah, I see you go down. I see you. Yeah, I see you go down. Yeah, I see you go down. And I know you keep asking me. Flames and fire. I know you are done with me. It's just fired. I see you go down, yeah, I see you go down. I see you go down, yeah, I see you just fired. Fire. I know you keep asking me. Flames and fire. I know you are done with me. It's just fired.
Hello and welcome back to PixelScope Entertainment presenting Valorant Game Jam and Game Jam. And we're here for almost the second last day of our first 64 teams playing the Eliminators. And I'm going to hand it over to my co-caster, AapKon, to fill you up on their details.
Well, today is gonna be day number 9 for today's Game Jam Valorant tournament, and today's first match, which is gonna be at the map of split, which we are gonna be seeing first time in this tournament, and that's gonna happen between Team No Chap versus Team Blackout. So that's really gonna be quite interesting to see that which team is gonna gather that map of split into their favor, because we have seen Team Blackout also dominating much, and No Chap will be defending at this map first. So without wasting any time and talking much, let's directly hop into the match right now for the agent selection, and let's keep the rest of the word to talk in game.
Definitely. Fuck, I had.
Well, with that, we are into the map of split, and if we talk about the players here from the side of team defenders, it's gonna be Falcon King, Mythical, Blackbird, Gogeta, and Jadu OP. And from the side of team attackers, that's gonna be Scratch, Bat Trip, Not Me, Idealos, Ares, and Slayer. So this is gonna be really interesting to see that what sort of agent selection are we seeing here.
That's right. I mean, you know that Split is kind of like a new map for us because like on this tournament I haven't seen Split being played before, so it's going to be interesting to see what these players are bringing on board with this map. I mean, I'm looking out for some really different gameplay this time.
Well, definitely. And really, first time we are seeing the map of split, definitely, we do talk that in the first half, is it an attack oriented map or a defense? So, what do you think about it?
I actually do not have an opinion about Split yet because as everyone knows, I do not have an idea of the game.
Select
But
your
I would think
agent.
that in Valorant, generally the game itself is very attacker oriented, so I think that's how we'll go with this map's opinion as well.
Well, let's see right now because we can see already the agents have been picked here, and from the side of team defenders, it's gonna be a combination of double sentinel, a double controller, and a single duelist. So no sort of initiator are we seeing here from the side of team no chap, but are talking about team blackout right now. It's gonna be a single controller, an initiator, sentinel, and a double duelist. So quite a classic pick from the side of blackout. But what do you think? What would be that one motto? Why the defenders could have went for not only a double sentinel but also a double controller for their team.
I think the defending team is not gonna be just planning on like running in and pushing the whole site in a rush. I think they're gonna be playing a little bit more controlled here, and that seems to be the strat going on with that lineup. I don't think there is any other reason you would go for such a constrained lineup and not have a duelist.
Well, yeah, definitely, because most of the work should be done here from the side of defenders. Gogeta is already up with a raise, and we do know that raise is such an overpowered agent, especially at such map where it's very small. I think the smallest map in the game of Valorant it's gonna be split, because we can really see that there are not many execution sites. It's only one mid site and A main and B long. So that's really gonna be something to see that how effective could Raze be and how dominating could she be with the utilities as well.
That's right. It's gonna be pretty interesting to watch Rays as well as I'm also hoping some really good gameplay coming in from Sky's side because I have noticed that this map does have a lot of like corners that need to be checked before kind of like pushing in. So Sky might be turning out to be one of the useful agents here.
Well, let's see, because it seems as if our players are being stuck in this loading area, so we might expect that some of them, would have went offline or some technical issues due to which all the players are being stuck here along with us. But that's not a problem. We would really hear it from our viewers that what they think about this map, and obviously, if they have any queries, if they have any question, feel free to ask, because we will be having a freeze time for some minute. And as we are talking about freeze time, we can already see that we are right into this map for today. Let's hope that all the players are not disconnected, so that we have a non-stop entertaining game at this map. And first time split, like I'm really looking forward for some amazing dominance here.
That's right. I'm seeing our teams are like kind of also showing some, uniformity. Like, look at all our defenders. They've all put up the same banner, kind of like, going in with a very uniform look. I mean, not much related to the game, but it's a fun fact.
Well, definitely. So, one message to all our viewers, to those who ever have joined in, do not forget to hit that like button, and obviously, do subscribe to PixelScope Entertainment, because it's gonna be a place for non-stop gaming and such competitive play for the esports. And if you really wish to participate, so our Valorant game jam, act for registrations are gonna begin from today, and it will be latest till 2 more weeks. So you can definitely register, because limited slot and first come first serve is gonna be at this time.
That's right. I am not gonna deny any of that because obviously, like, come on, join us in the socials. Join us on all of the links that have been provided. If you don't find them, go exclamation social, because if I knew that one, I would have done it. I was looking for the Discord link on the chat, which is funny, but yeah. Remember exclamation social. All right, AapKon, what do you think about this what do I
Well,
really
I
say?
really
Yeah, go for it. Whatever you want to go with, yeah.
Spike down A. Last player standing.
That's right. I mean, what was that kill coming in from Blackboard onto Jet? Why was that reload going on right into the face of the enemy? Tell me that. Tell me that. Yeah, AapKon, tell me that. That's right. I mean, I am hoping some good gameplay coming in with the judge, obviously, because like that's the one standing out pick. However, we have already moved into a 5v3 situation with two-man disadvantage coming in from the defending side. They might want to buck it up because they've already lost one round. They don't want to give this lead to the attacking team, honestly. But there comes two more kills from Blackout, making it a 5v1. Are we gonna see a clutch happen?
Spike
Because the
planted.
Loman is no mistake at full HP.
For you, hermanita. blinded.
That's right. It seems like a very balanced one. I have no idea of what the map was like before, but currently it does seem pretty balanced to me. And I would like to see more maps like this on this, on this game because honestly, I have no idea why we didn't see Split before because it's pretty impressive map.
Spike down A. One enemy remaining.
I got for fight.
That's right, we are seeing quite some cooperated gameplay coming in from the attacking side. However, I don't think our defending side is gonna lag behind much longer because they seem to be kind of like, bucking up on their guns and shields. And I mean, I feel like they might be in for a good fight this time. I mean, their economy is not gonna allow them much, but whatever there is, they are kind of trying to use it. And they also have Sage's ultimate online, which is gonna help them gain, a one-man advantage when it comes to the point of need. That's right. I am receiving input from the chat saying they're not being able to hear you, AapKon. So I would like the mods to take a check onto that. While I'm gonna continue this, the casting for now. We are seeing attacker Killjoy has already deployed the lockdown, and we are in a 4v5 situation, which is post plant. It's not a lot of disadvantage on the defending side right now. They can always go for the res if needed. We are seeing a crossplay coming in with 3 kills being taken, and the numbers have become balanced on both sides. We are seeing a 3v3 situation with one ult online on both sides. There comes a kill going in from Jet onto Raze, making it a 3v2. And now you know that the defenders are at disadvantage. However, they have balanced it off with that kill coming in from Falcon King. And we are in a 2v2 situation. Again, the resurrection is online, so the defending team can literally come up with one more player whenever they want to if they are given that opportunity. Oh my god, Scratch, you literally scratched it off from their arms, and we are now in a 0-4 scoreboard with a really, really close round coming in the last time.
Turret out.
Here.
Who gives some advantage towards the opponent if they are bringing some rounds into their favor, because back-to-back 4 rounds are चुके इधर हमारी team defenders के पास.
That's right. I am gonna have to agree with you on that. And yeah, I mean, we are in a very good situation right now. We are 5v5. The advantage, however, again is on the attacking side. They have 2 ultimates online, and it's actually good ultimates. I mean, Seekers and the sword ultimate can together go and actually give a very good advantage to the duelists. They can go in for a 2 or 3k if they are trying to looking for that, and they are actually trying to go in with it. I'm seeing Sky and Jet working together right now, making it a really deadly combo right now from the attacking side. It's gonna be something to watch out for from the attacking side. We're already seeing Seekers going in, and Reina is trying to push in along with Sky. Sky gets taken out. The first blood is coming from the defending side, but it gets balanced out immediately by the kill coming in from Slayer. And now Slayer takes another kill on Killjoy, and now on Bowman. That's a 3k from Slayer, and then he gets taken out by Falcon King. We are in a 2v2 situation with an ult again still online for Falcon King.
destroyed.
Well,
One
definitely
enemy
we could
remaining.
expect the resurrection
30
coming in
seconds
because
left.
there's no chance they would want to, risk it out on a 2v2 scenario. But for now, Falcon King has been taken down, the guy with the resurrection. But finally, it's going to be Bad Trip who will take Mythical down and grab that 5th round for today. That was some play, and that was, quite an equal scenario for the side of, Team Defenders. They could have won their round having those numbers advantage, but still, somewhere down the line, it was, a Bad Trip who just, clutched it out for their team.
That's right. I really apologize for the prior audio hang that happened, but AapKon has started speaking again. So please let us know in the chat if you can hear him. And yes, let's dive back into the game. We are on a 0-5. And yes, thanks A333 for the call out. You're audible again, AapKon. So let's go. This is good.
Scout destroyed.
Take over for me.
Hawk out.
Well, let's go, cause we can see those ultimates online. The showstopper, the resurrection, Impress ultimate. As we were talking, it's already been activated, and the Rena is just gonna be looking out for kills with that 25 seconds Impress ultimate she has online for the first kill taken down by Not Melodious. That was some precise headshot kill, but she is down to 69 HP right now. The showstopper was quite good, but she was just able to just connect this headshot. Another kill coming in from Slay, and it all falls down to this 1v5 scenario. Almost they are gonna close this round on a flawless round, but it's gonna be Omen versus Omen, where Scratch is gonna take down Blackbird, and back-to-back 6th round coming in. Team Blackout looks as if they are good to go for today's qualifier, it seems.
That's right. I mean, okay, tell me this. We are not seeing we are seeing very few teams going for a competitive match here. Like most of the times, it seems very one-sided, right? What the hell can we expect when it comes to these teams like competing against each other? I'm already mind blown with that thought itself, and I don't know how I'm gonna sustain myself when it comes to actually watching those matches. Oh my god, I'm so hyped up. Y'all, all of you viewers, please do like, comment, share, subscribe, and actually focus on sharing. You really want all of your friends to be here, because there's gonna be some matches to watch. Oh my goodness, that hype, I cannot take it.
Definitely, and with that, we can already see that we are right now into the round number 7 for today. We can see a judge coming in. Falcon, are you gonna take him down? Yes, he does. He was completely blinded out, but there comes another trade. Blackbird giving a good cover towards the mid side, and that was quite an important stuff for the side of Team Defenders to make. But Slayer, on the other hand, has got so aggressive that he went and took down Jadu OP. Right now, we are looking down for a 4v3 scenario where the resurrection is quite online. So definitely, you would want to capitalize on this movement if you do not use your ultimate now. So when is going to be a question, because back-to-back 3 rounds, they are just keeping the ultimate for some end stages of the round. Viper will be trading off Not Melodious, and we are seeing at the 2v3 scenario. Finally, we can expect that some scoreboard coming in the favor for Team Not Melodious.
That's right, and Killjoy gets taken out right when you say that, and finally No Chaap has a round in their benefit. I am now expecting a comeback so bad. I feel like I really want to see a 6-6 coming in, honestly. Come on, buck it up, guys. Capitalize on this one round and take that lead back. Sorry.
Even after losing, we can see that there's no sort of credit disadvantage for the team attackers. So definitely, you would want to win some back-to-back rounds. We are down to only 5 rounds before the first half ends, so this is going to be really challenging that our team defenders, our No Chaap, are able to bring some rounds in the favor, because really you would not want to give so much advantage, so much lead to the opponent team that it all falls down to the pistol round and SMG round of the second half, where they would easily get their match point if they win it.
That's right. We are gonna see some really strong play coming in from the defending side right now. They have 4 ultimates online. I mean, what are you even expecting? Alright, tell me this. What order do you think these ultimates are gonna be launched in?
Well, it's really they're just waiting to make sure that they are giving some pressure towards that mid side. The Skyblind is going to give them some intel, but it's going to be really being seen at the post plan scenario where team attackers will be gathering up towards side, and once they have all the intel, they would want to use the ultimate. But for now, it's going to be Slayer who will take down Golden B or clone David, and for now the spike is going to be planted at the side of B. Not really seems as if he was just expecting that smoke criminal to come out before he could have taken a 2 kill. It was Scratch to give give a good cover. And with that, even after losing that single round, they had a good buy round. And the 7th round is up for the side of Team Attackers. We are down to the final 4 rounds. And here's when I'll be asking you that what are going to be your score predictions before the first half ends?
Well, I was expecting for a 6-6, but it looks a little bit difficult. So maybe let's go with let's say 90. Is a 90 possible?
Well,
Yes,
Well,
a
I
90
would
is
really
possible.
be, expecting a double-digit number from the side of, team defenders. But let's just, wait and watch that, those ultimates being online for the side of team defenders. When are they gonna be in
That's right.
play?
We are seeing Viper already hiding under her cloud, and Sage's slowdown is already here. Like we're seeing Ares having a difficult time trying to move in, and there we see Jet and Ares trying to kind of push together, which is a very good combo. Again, I have mentioned it before, and I'm gonna say it again. Jet and Sky together goes really well, at least from where I'm seeing. We are seeing Omen trying to backing them up as well. So that's gonna be beneficial. You could always have multiple smokes, multiple pushes coming in from there, and we are seeing Reyna going in from an exact opposite corner towards side B. What's this strat?
Spike down mid.
Well, that was some gameplay coming in from the side of defenders, but finally Falcon King doing the job. Being a sentinel is quite, looking good for the fragging, but Slayer was on a good leg. He did took down a guy coming in from the CD side to make sure he's not, giving a flawless round. But there comes a
30
double pick, and
seconds
it's gonna be Jadu. He will take him down. It all falls down to Killjoy right now. Falcon King is already up with that 3 kill, with that resurrection being online. If he could have used it in 2 rounds earlier, and right now his, resurrection ultimate could have been online again. But Jadu will not want to overcome it to get more intel and play on a high risk high reward scenario. But for now it's going to be bad trip.
10
Is it going to
seconds
be
left.
a very bad situation for team defenders? But no, it seems to be as if team attackers are not having some time to play with. Definitely back to my Joker has to say, if he takes 2 crucial frags in 2 rounds, it's going to be really interesting for them. But it's going to be Jadu OP who will take down the clone Killjoy, and the second round is up for the side of team defenders, even just being used only 1 ultimate.
That's right. I mean, they already have 3 ultimates online, and so do the attacking side, which is gonna be quite neck to neck. There's no advantage coming in for the ultimate side basically, but we are seeing that our defending team is kind of crawling in, and if they win one more round, we won't be seeing a double-digit round, like double-digit score from the attacking side by the end of the first half. So kind of looking forward to it honestly, because I really want to see some
You should run.
good amount of rounds that comes into the defender side right now, so that at the end we can still expect a comeback when the role swaps happen.
Poison's off.
Well, for now, we can see a lockdown being initiated from the side of attackers. Obviously, Vipers was down to quite a risky scenario, but the sky blinds are looking too good. And the snake bite, utility being used from Vipers, really acts as a molly. Not Melodious, does save herself, by just dashing and making sure she goes inside a cover. But right now, we are seeing at a post-plant
enemy
scenario, which is
remaining.
going to be a 3v4 scenario. What an amazing kill from Slayer and Bad Trip together. There was a counter, Killjoy ultimate being used, but can they take it down? Because most of the player could have been detained if that could have been in their range. But for now, this looked quite undoable for them to detain.
That's right, and there goes a kill from Not Melodious on to Gogeta, and we are seeing another round going in for the attacking side. This is 2-8. We're already on a 2-digit round count. We've done 10. We're into the 11th, and now we're gonna see if in the next 2 rounds the defending team is able to come to a half bar of what the attacking team already has in score, right?
Right. Well, with those ultimate being online, I really think it's gonna be a good advantage for Blackout. Again, I was expecting a 10-2 scoreline, but it seems as if the scoreline is going as per your prediction, and that is something which I would really be looking forward to. That how our team Blackout, going for that amazing round lead. Already they have a round lead of 6 rounds, and that is when their confidence is gonna not only build up, but they are gonna do some of those crucial things when they would take high risk to make sure that it all falls down to that 1v1 fight scenario with those crosshair fights where you would really want to capitalize with those rifles being used. But for now, what was that shot from Jadu OP? He just took him down with no intel and just a smoke. So that was something which is quite unusual, but it really is helping them out in this close run scenario for now.
That's right. Slayer, however, comes in with that
One
2K
enemy
consecutively, and then Ares tries to take one and then gets traded by Blackbird, and Slayer again closes this match off for team attackers
Last
in
round
Empress
in the
mode,
half.
making it the game of the Queen. We are seeing 9-2 scoreline. Just one more
Well,
round to
that
see if it's
was
gonna be your prediction or mine.
let's hope, because that was some definite round being played from the side of Blackout. We were really expecting those Seekers and the Stormblades to come online as well, but for now, if we talk about those frags, we are seeing that the Sentinel from the side of Team Defenders, who is the Falcon King, is top fragging, and somewhere down the line when we told that Gogeta would be having really hard time being a lone duelist, she would want to make sure that she is doing the part of not having double duelists, and obviously would want to do something more than just lower fragging. She is down to just 3 kills right now after 11 rounds, so that is something that Team Defenders really need to buck up on.
That's right. I mean, the defending team does need to do quite a lot, because again, we are seeing that Sky and Jet both have their ultimates, and Jet is literally like utilizing it right now. So I would really want to see some good gameplay coming in from the defending side, because it can get really, really difficult once Seekers is out as well, because with all the intel coming in from Seeker and the gunfight coming in from Slayer as well as not Melodious, it will get
I've got
really,
your
really
trail.
difficult. And there's just what I say.
Well, definitely, the Seekers are gonna give them a good intel, but it's gonna be not Melodious who has been taken down. The right click of Stormblade was quite nice, and there comes Ares coming up with some good Vandal kills, and there's when Slayer will be getting 3 kill back to back, and we are seeing at a 10-2 scoreline, which is totally in the favor for Team Blackout. Now the sides are gonna be switched, and it's gonna be Team Defenders who will be Team Blackout defending on this map. I really would wanna ask you that why do you think that we are seeing such a large scoreline? Is it something that Team Attackers did it wrong, or was it just Team Blackout who were just quite dominating towards them?
I just really feel like our defending team kind of had a lot of trouble like rotating when it came to moving from one side to the other, and they had all of their utilities kind of stacked up on a single side, so they were not able to really protect both, and that's how the attacking team kind of made a much larger uh, push by utilizing on that dissipated man count, I guess.
Well, let's hope that they do some sort of setback here in this very second half. 10 round lead hai, so that's really gonna depend on this class pistol round, which we were talking that if this pistol round is won from the side of Team Blackout, they will get an early match point, and that's gonna really mean that it would really be a do or die scenario for the side of Team Attackers. But for now, Scratch coming up with an amazing kill. That intel has been given that the attackers are trying to execute towards that mid to B side, so the rotations have came in already, and we can already see some sort of backstab coming in as well. For now, Team Blackout is on a good numbers advantage. Scratch is trying to deal with all the damage which is good, but he's down to 8 HP, not having a killjoy alive. It's really going to be a big situation for, but luckily that spawn grenade doesn't just lands onto him for now.
That's right. We are seeing that Killjoy is gonna try to take care of the A section by herself. Not really looking like she okay. Now she is rotating, and she might encounter Omer and get taken out by Blackbird. We are in a 3v2 situation, and the man count is now for the first time in the favor of No Chaap. We might be seeing a different lookout on this game now.
Last player standing.
Well, obviously, Omen यहाँ पे down करेंगे अपने clone Omen, so Scratch will be taken down, but it's gonna be Slayer having only single ultimate where he can either dismiss or inhale himself. But there comes a shot. He has been spotted down right now, and if there comes a double peak from 3 different sides, that's really gonna be a very difficult situation for them. Not only will be taken down, but they will be getting those sheriffs to play on for the next round. I really think that a crucial win round is gonna be won from the side of Team Attackers, who are gonna be Team No Chaap. But with that, even after winning back-to-back rounds, it's still a long way to go for them.
That's right. Reina's location has already been revealed because of the turret, and now she's trying to take a fight with Omen, but Omen tries to fall back, and Reina is trying to push. This seems completely opposite of what I was expecting. She has already taken Omen down and has lost her life, which is, I mean, okay, it was still the pistol round, so people were like, not that adamant at trying to, like, stick with the weapons and save their creds. So seems like a good call to, like, go for that kill, I guess.
Obviously he did took down one guy, and that was very important for him to die, because if he would have been being alive, he just would have gotten 1,000 creds. Now with already 800 cred being invested in that pistol, you would only get 1,000 creds and not 1,900 or a loss bonus. So that was really a very smart decision, I'd rather say, from the side of Slayer. But let's see that this SMG round being played from the side of Team No Chap, whether they are able to capitalize, or is it gonna be team defenders who could go for a 50 round, because that is something which is quite doable with those agent picks.
That's right, we are seeing Not Melody is already going in with the first blood. Sage has been taken off the board, and so has been Sky by Blackbird. Another kill coming in from Not Chaap, and we are seeing actually 3 total kills coming in from the team No Chaap, and we're seeing the defenders with a man count of just 2, which is literally half of what the attackers have. Blackout might right now wanna buck up and kind of take the lead back, because they are just 3 rounds away from winning, but also not very far from an equalizer, because this round seems like it's going already towards the side of attackers.
Well, we would really want to talk about the health being here. Both Omen and Gilja are really down to quite one single bullet, of those classic pistol, which they damage of 30 bullets. But let's see that, will they be able to take down some members who are really down to quite a low HP, who have been tagged down by their teammate as well. For now, Not Melodious is already up with the Spectre, gets the first kill, and now it's a 2v3 scenario. The spawn grenades are quite active, but back-to-back no kill. As you can the spawn grenade does the damage cutter, that is also quite good. But it seems as if Viper is going to be playing on a lineup. She could have been taken down, but Omen is left alone. This looks quite an undoable scenario for them. He gives a fake spike defusal, but for now both players are going to be taken down. What a damaging round from the side of Team Blackout towards Team No Chap. Even after not having so many weapons, not having a single pistol upgrade as well, just playing on those frenzy, they took down not only each and every player, but also all those SMGs from their hand.
That's right, that's true. And I mean, I am seeing that since the role swap, our team No Chap has already capitalized on that ability of going into the on the attack side, and it feels like this map is kind of being beneficial towards the attack side.
Well, the first kill coming up for Falcon King, that is an amazing opening, and that is what you want to have if you want to come back to that large scoreline being lost at the very first half. That 8 round lead जो हमारी टीम Blackout के पास था, यहाँ पे उस चीज को minimize करने की पूरी इधर कोशिश की जा रही from the side of Team Docha, but Corner Scratch is just holding on to this corner, gets the first kill, will get the second kill as well definitely, and those headshot being connected was quite good, but there comes a trade off. Melodious is up with that kill with his phantom, and finally he would want to take down the last guy with the classic pistol. Now that is supposed to be a bar, and that is supposed to be a comeback, which we saw from the start of Team Blackout. Even after losing those crucial pistol rounds, they did not go for a single upgradable round. They saved it all for this third round, where they just amazingly clutched it in the very 30 seconds after the round had started.
That's right, that's quite an impressive round coming in from Blackout. When I started saying that they're kind of lagging behind, they bucked it up, and we are seeing a 4-11 score now. So tell me the predictions, chat. What do you think is gonna happen in this match? Because I am out of my mind. I don't know what's happening anymore. There comes another kill from Not Melodious, and another. I mean, right a few seconds ago the attackers were kind of capitalizing, and now we're seeing the defenders going all in with all that power in their arms, and the third one from Not Melodious. What is this guy even doing? I mean, you're Jet, I get it, you're supposed to kill, but this is too many. And there comes Killjoy with a refrag onto Not Melodious, but then gets taken out by Sky, and then we see the game ending already. Oh my god. Help me out here. I need some more air to breathe. This is so much happening at so little time. Gosh.
Cheers, mate.
Well, really, we really need to appreciate the dominance being shown here from the duelist of, the side of Team Blackout, Team Defenders. They are looking quite good. Not Melodious is already up at 22 frags in the very 16th round. So that is looking too good. And obviously, Slayer doing the, job, giving him some hand towards, fragging the opponent. But for now, it's going to be Falcon King who is still, up with his Spectre. They do not have those many, weapons to work with, not many creds. So obviously we can see some sort of compromise coming either as a short shield or as a Spectre being played in front of this Vandal. So if this round is being won from the side of Blackout, we know that which team is gonna be going to the qualifiers. It's gonna be Blackout. उस चीज की तैयारी के लिए पहले ही Slayer ने back to back kill निकाल चुके. There comes another kill and he's just trying to spray the bullet down, but
Last
there comes
player
Gogeta
standing.
trading involved. Falcon
Spike
King
down
will be
A.
obviously taking the second duelist as well, but there comes a good back to back collateral kill from the side of Ares, and obviously Viper is down to 46 HP. The TP looks quite good. It was supposed to be a bait, but he's just
Defenders
spraying down
win.
him. He doesn't have those bullets. Goes on a reload, and there's the Ares will take it now. A good round, a good play from Ares, a good play from all the players of the side of Team Blackout. They took a very classic classic pick of a single initiator, controller, and sentinel, going on for a double duelist pick, and the double controller which was being taken from the side of team no Chaap. That's when in terms of fragging they lacked quite behind, and not only them but also the duelist himself was just up with only 6 kills. So let's hope that these guys overcome their bad days, make sure that they do come back stronger in the very second tournament which has been started today. A registration for the Act 4 of Game Jam Valorant tournament presented by the PixelScope Entertainment has begun. So really, let's hope for these teams to make some stronger comeback.
That's right. I mean, I would really want all of these teams that we've already seen get eliminated to enroll for the next one, so that we can see them coming back with like a bigger punch and taking all their revenge, because nothing's sweeter than a revenge fight. That's always been like that. Like nothing is sweeter than revenge. Trust me. Not even chocolate. Chocolate is not sweet. However, going on to the scoreboard, not Melodious, obviously, like no brainer there. Not Melodious and Slayer have been the top two fraggers with 25 and 20 kills each. They're the only two players with their kills in the line of 20, so it makes sense that their team actually won. And Blackout has done a commendable job. I mean, 13-4, not a bad score. I mean, honestly, it has been all the way from 0-13 to 7-13, and probably one time we went to 11-13. I'm not completely sure of that, but this scoreboard is nice. I like it. It's pretty evident of the fact that there is some advantage coming in for the attacking side on this map, and that was capitalized on, very well used and utilized and executed on as well by Team Blackout. We are gonna have the next match. That's gonna be between Astral eSports versus Glacial Demons. So you don't want to miss out on that, and that's why you want to call all your friends in. Let's all group together and decide to watch the next match together. All right? Give me all your callouts in the chats, and we'll be responding to them while we watch the next match. But before that, let's just take a tiny little break so you have enough time to collect all the people you want here. See you on the other side.
spent together.
Don't look back, we're here to stay. A life we knew would come one day. And this is it, the borderline to where the future leaves us behind. The fire will burn and never die. Looking through the eyes of a brand new life. And so just find me, just find me. Sparks will fly if we scream no. This is not how we're gonna go. We are the ones who will never let go. Just watch us roll till no one knows. We'll never grow. Don't look back, we're here to stay. A life we knew would come one day. And this is it, the borderline to where the future leaves us behind. The fire will burn and never die. Looking through the eyes of a brand new life. And so just find me, just find me. Sparks will fly if we scream no. This is not how we're gonna go. We are the ones who will never let go. Just watch us roll till no one knows. We'll never grow.
This is the future. Evolution. This is the future. Evolution. This is the future. Human error. Evolution. This is the future. Evolution.
And this can be the end. I won't just settle for being your friend. A broken bond is not too late to mend. But what can I do? 'Cause I'm just a sinking ship, and you're just a pair of lips that I've lost in the moment. All I want is for you to come back. Now I'm caught in the middle of life, and I need you to survive. She said, boy, I want you to walk right, so I can give you one more chance. You're only living in your damn head. Without you by my side, I can't survive. I need you to survive. Without you by my side, I can't survive. something to hold on to, gotta find it first. But here I am, 'cause I've been laying under palm trees, waiting for the summer, knowing there's nowhere to go. 'Cause I am happy on this island, wanna be my farmland. I don't ever want to leave, I'm in a tropic club. I'm in a tropic club. Take me away from home. Show me all the places I've never known. And we'll chase the night, erase all of these broken dreams in flight. And we'll up here, we're free, bound only by frozen memories, lost inside, racing all these broken dreams tonight, and we'll fly. Time ticks and decays, never to return, never to feel whole. Isn't it so easy to lose yourself in time, to draw a finish line, to give yourself to one beyond what's good and bad? It kills me not to know. Lost beyond the edge, planning what to say. It kills me not to know, but yet I carry on, letting go of safety, holding on to fear. Will you be there when beyond what's good and bad?
Waiting for the answers to the universe. Waiting for someone to wake me up. Tell me that this is all just a dream. I'm still waiting. Waiting for a different sign. Waiting for someone to take me away. Get these thoughts off my mind. As I wait, thinking of you. Hoping that you are thinking of me too. I cannot sleep without you by me, and I miss you, I miss you, I miss you.
The back and forth has got me so messed up. Don't ignore the signs. We've had enough of the whole damn thing that we got going. You hold the strings without me knowing. Why do I have to suffer through the thinking? Why do I have the feeling that we're sinking? I need to find a way. What's all this for? It's got me turned around, but I can't ignore the feelings that I found in this whole damn thing that we got going. You hold the strings without me knowing. Why do I have to suffer through the thinking? Why do I have the feeling that we're sinking? I need to find a way.
And you're not listening. It is your choice to make a little mockery. It won't do. Further down the line, still surrendering. Slow down, slow down, slow down.
Jack it up.
This product is brought to you by Unknown Brain. Thank you for listening. Love you all.
You only want to chase the feeling again. Let's be friends. You only need what's best for you and not them. Don't pretend. Now I don't wanna lose sleep, thinking about everything we could be. Let's just see what comes to be. She said we're all made in Hollywood, fake loving and hating on silver screens, believing everything we come to see. Go outside, it feels so good. We're loving and hating and making scenes. Now we just see everything we believe. We just see everything. We just see everything we believe. We just see everything we believe. We just see everything. We just see everything we believe. We just see everything. You seem so rehearsed, but do you really care? I always feel like you're never aware. You're a part of me, but we're so apart. Where is your heart? Now I don't wanna lose sleep, thinking about everything we could be. Let's just see loving and hating on silver screens, believing everything we come to see. Go outside, it feels so good. We're loving and hating and making scenes. Now we just see everything we believe. thinking all I did was wrong. Guess you got all you wanted. Yeah, I don't know why suddenly you're gone. You'll never be forgotten. Pretending no one is to blame. Too late to reignite our flame. How did I not see you running? How did I get behind? How did I not see this coming? Guess all you left me run. Guess all you left me run. Guess all you left me run. How did I not see you running? How did I get behind? How did I not see this coming? Guess all you left me blind. How did I not see you running? How did I get behind? How did I not see this coming? Guess all you left me blind. In retrospect, I could have paid attention. I could have tried harder, been smarter, deep water, I'd be drowned. I should have felt the tension. Overreacted and acted childish, impacted, it's all around. When you were pushing me away, I should have tried to give you space and get out of your way. How did I not see this coming? You leaving one day. Pretending no one is to blame. Too late to reignite our flame. How did I not see you running? How did I get behind? How did I not see this coming? Guess all you left me run. Guess all you left me run. Guess all you left me run. How did I not see you running? How did I get behind? How did I not see this coming? Guess all you left me blind. How did I not see you running? How did I get behind? How did I not see this coming? Guess all you left me blind.
Change that we could turn back the page and live like
like our favorite fairy tales. So a love so free in a world of our fantasy, digging up treasures and sailing across the sea. These are childhood dreams, it's how we used to be, when we were kings and queens in our childhood dreams. Oh, 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 our childhood dreams. Our childhood dreams, it's how it used to be, when we were kings and queens in our childhood dreams. One, two, three, our hearts start beating. Your room takes quiet, my inside I'm screaming. Do I feel love? I don't have a clue. Will you love me? 'Cause I love you. Oh, 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 yeah, I love you. Oh, 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 yeah, I love you.
Yeah.
But I never really knew that it was over till the quiet and the echoes became colder. And I never really knew that it was over till the quiet and the echoes became colder. You took my love, then gave it back. It's yours to leave, but it won't keep me from this heart attack. And I'll try to carry on again, but I never really knew that it was over.
Hi and welcome back to the stream. Finally, after all this long wait, we are back again into the day 8 of PixelScope Entertainment presenting Valorant Game Jam. And here we are. I hope you had enough time to call all of your friends, get them here, and watch this game along with us and along with them, because that's what really matters. So I'm gonna hand it on to my co-caster AapKon.
Well, today, the last match for today, of our day 8, it's going to be between team, Astrals eSports versus team Glacial Demons. That's going to be, played at the map of Icebox. So, today we are seeing quite unique, map picks from these teams. Earlier, it was only, those common picks of Bind and Ace team, but today it's something different. Earlier we saw Split and now it's Icebox. So, I'm really excited here. And, without wasting any time, let's directly hop into the, agent selection. We would really love to see that, whether we are seeing those Viper and Sage, agents again for somewhere down the line. Those are some of the, game changer. The utilities are so quite in use that it really have, totally replaced other Sentinels as well as Omen.
That's right. I mean, I'm quite expecting the same lineup that you're suggesting, but I don't know. We're already seeing a Viper coming up on screen. All right. I was taken aback, but yes, we are seeing Raze, we're seeing Viper, Omen. Quite a good loadout here. What do you think?
Well, actually, Raze in this map is quite good because, somewhere down the line, the grenade, the, boom bots of are quite, could be used in a very good intel power. But other than that, the showstopper is something where really Raze faces some struggle, having those barriers and, between flying Raze. It really, sometimes becomes quite difficult. But from the side of team defenders, we can already see that they are going on for a race pick, and that's when we can see another duelist who will be playing as a Arena. Controller की बात करें तो Neon will be going on for a Brimstone, and that is something where they are not choosing Omen, nor they are choosing Viper, but they are going for Brimstone. So first time we'll be seeing Brimstone being played at the map of Icebox.
That's right. I did see a small breach coming in from Master Chef, but I think that has been replaced for a killjoy already. I'm seeing the chat going wild for GD already. So I guess we've got quite some fandom coming in for this team.
Well, let's see, because Team Glacial Demons are already attacking first. I would really say that Icebox is quite an attack oriented map where they have such options. They can outplay their opponents, and obviously it's so many angles to check with. It's really hard for defenders to even clear or get like little bit of aggressive towards those attacking areas. So that is something which really team defenders would not want to do. They would want to minimize the lead which team GD might take. But with that, we can see that a very different way coming in from the side of attackers. We can see double sentinel, double controller, and a single duelist, which really means they not only just sacrificed a duelist slot, but also the slot of an initiator. Now we saw that when the map was played, there was no initiator. Attackers were just suffering so badly that ended up at 10-2 scoreline. So is that something which we can expect from this as well? Because having no initiator, that too while attacking is like a very big disadvantage at your place.
That's right. You might want to capitalize on the duelists you have if you're like gonna go barehand without an initiator, but it feels like there's not enough duelists either to compensate for that. So I don't think it's gonna be easy for the attacking side. However, this is an attack favored map, so I'm not gonna put my calls out yet, because I really want to see what these teams are bringing in and not really jinx anything.
Well, let's see, because somewhere down the line, the first frag coming up, both the Sage, both the side की Sage ने यहाँ पे एक kill निकाला है, and that's when it's going to be a B-side execution. It's going to be open for them to plan a good mid to B-side execution, which I'd rather say normally execution coming in from the side of B-mid, but then they make a wall and play on a post-plan scenario. But for now, it's going to be GD Ash who will be taking a kill and bringing the numbers advantage to the favor for team attackers. This looks quite a difficult retake, don't you know?
That's right, it does. I mean, the defenders having so less people on their side does make it very difficult, because at the point of a retake, at least on the defending side, you cannot depend on time. All you can depend on is your man count, and that has been already taken out by Raze with those kills coming in with the Frenzy. I love Frenzy when it comes to pistols, and you can clearly see why.
Definitely, and having an automatic gun, against those one-tap guns like Ghosh and obviously Shorty or even Ghosh, Sheriff, that's really the time where you wanna make sure that if two players are trying to get executed towards like your angle, you would wanna take them both in a single spray, and that is what we saw here. Aish coming up with insane 4 kill in the very first round was something where he made sure that he is able to not only confirm their round but almost three players were also alive. So that was quite a good thing. But on the other hand, we can see, that Shorty if is seen in play. He was quite aggressive. Shade is down to quite a low HP, but that healing is going to be enough to make sure she gets re-healed. And here on the other hand, we can see that Brimstone Neon coming up with an insane 2 kill. Now that is some impact which he did with some classic pistol. Denying that flawless round is something which is much needed for them right now to confirm their what we say the buy round. But with that, it's gonna be poor soul as well who will be contributing towards denying that flawless round. This is quite close. I'm really a holy fan of that. This can be a good scenario, and yes, it does. But it all falls down to that 1v1 scenario. Amazing trade, and that's what that is a team coordination which is much needed at this point of time, where you are playing at a single elimination bracket, and only one of these teams will go to a qualifiers.
That's right, we are already seeing a 0-2 scoreboard. Our team on the attacking side, that is Glacial Demons, the one with all of this fandom going on in the chat, is kinda already ruling. Let's see if they're gonna be able to maintain that crown.
And let's see, because it's going to be quite crucial for them to win this round, because if they do not manage to win, again they'll go on a credit disadvantage when they'll be playing on an eco, and again it's going to be a round that will just be increasing for the side of GD. But on the other hand, those turret are looking quite that bad coming in from Zoe. The was quite good, but it's going to be Vox who will get him off. Amazing backstab from the side of team defenders as well, and look at that sound of that one. That's quite something, But on the other hand, it's going to be 1v4 scenario where it's going to be Race who will take down the last guy, and that's going to be the first round, a very crucial round, a must-win round for the side of team defenders, and that is something which they made sure they are winning.
That's right, we are seeing Astral eSports trying to make their way back up, crawling on these unleveled grounds, trying to level them up. Feels like we might be able to see a very toe-to-toe match finally after all these days of seeing one-sided games. I'm hoping for a very toe-to-toe match. We are seeing a really good buy coming in from the defending side. They've got all the right guns with all the right shields, but I'm not seeing much of an expense coming in from the attacking side. We're still seeing GD, basically Raze, going in with a frenzy. Yeah, a frenzy. Okay, I guess.
Well, we were just having such an amazing match. All was going good, and it seems as if Master Chef seems to be a bit of AFK. He has been disconnected, so our fellow admins would definitely want to get in touch with these teams. Want to make sure that he gets get back to the match. And what the start which we got, we would not want to remake this obviously, and we would want to continue. I'm really excited to see that कौन सी team का यहाँ पे एक अच्छा advantage रहता है, एक अच्छा domination रहता है. Because since the start we did saw that the side execution from the side of GD was quite good, but Astral eSports did give a good comeback on the very pistol round. I won't say the third round, but pistol round, because with only classic pistols, the way it went to a 1v1 scenario, Neon coming up with an insane 2 kill, and then they were so poor as well. Poor soul. So that was something quite amazing to see, and that was one of those main impactful time when in the buy round team attackers weren't having those many creds to work with, and the full buy round coming in from the side of team defenders, they just made sure that they are just getting that round in the very early 30 seconds of it.
That's right, we did see quite some different kind of gameplay coming in. Right now again I'm seeing these teams kind of dropping up their weapons, going in for frenzies and ghosts and pistols, so it seems like they're just gonna go for a very eco round right now.
Yeah, and as we talked about, that losing this round is really going to push them towards an eco round, to make sure they are just not overcommitting to play with stingers against rifles, because that is something which will be quite undoable. And that too at a map of Icebox, when it's not just a short range fight but a mid range fight which is more than 20 to 30 meters. So connecting head with an SMG, not only even if you connect 2 heads, that's just going to give a damage of some 123 damage. So that is something which might result quite disastrous for them, and they would not want to throw such round. We are seeing a smart eco round coming in from the side of team attackers, but can they play on a post-plan scenario? Playing on a post-plan scenario is quite important for them right now because they would definitely want to deny a flawless round, and obviously playing on a post-plan scenario would give them an extra advantage of crits when they buy it.
That is right. We are gonna try and see if we're gonna be able to, like, uh, reach the point of post plan, because so far the spike carrier has already been taken out. The attackers are at a huge loss of people, and the defenders have won one more round. I was hoping to see a difference coming into the scoreboard already, because, well, the fact that MasterChef got disconnected and then joined back kind of broke the momentum of the team, and that is clearly visible on the scoreboard right now. We are back onto an equalizer, and we're gonna move forward from here as if all of this never happened.
Well, let's see, still we are seeing at a final full bar round coming in from the side of Team GD as well. I'm really excited to see that what is gonna be their response after consecutively defenders winning 2 back-to-back round. Team Astral are looking too good. They would want to make sure that they are continuing their win streak. But spawn out is gonna be Raze, who will be taking the first kill. He is down 47 HP, but will definitely want to get that healing. There comes a resurrection, which is going to be quite, like an even up scoreline. That quite an equalizer, but that is something which is looking quite competitive at the very start of the match.
That's right. We are looking at 5v4 still. Like, I mean, not many people have been taken off. However, our attackers are going in with a man disadvantage, as well as no ults online, while the defending team already has 2. We have Raze and Sage both available with their ults. There comes the first kill onto the defenders, and MasterChef has managed to take one agent off the chart for the defending team, and we are seeing 4v3 situation. However, the resurrection has been put in place, and Raze is back and her ultimate is online, while we have Killjoy's ultimate from the attacking side, and it's a 5v3 situation again.
And with that, we can see that Ray's showstopper is already online. The Astra smokes is somewhere down the line. It's just denying that aggression coming in from the side of CT, but that was quite some kill coming up from the side of Killjoy. Obviously, that lurk could have been the difference maker right now here, but it all goes down to MasterChef. This is 1v3 score, and he has taken 1 kill. That 2 kill, he's up for the 3 kill. Can he get that 4th kill? Is going to be the question, because it's only 10 seconds left. If he initiates that one, it's going to be really amazing. But he's just playing time here. I do not think that he will be having enough time, and there's when he's out of time. But that's the time when he is going to get that 4 kill. What was that clutch from MasterChef? That was some clutch scenario which we could have never seen. It was literally a 1v3 clutch, and not only that, Reina could have hidden there after knowing that she doesn't have much time for playing on a post run, but playing unnecessarily in that 1v1 scenario, that was much not needed from the side of defenders Reina.
That's right. We did see the defending Reina kind of like trying to push in when she should have like just held back and saved her gun. But well, it's all right, I guess. I mean, this is just a beginning. None of the economies are completely broken or shattered. They can actually try and take the risks they wanna. And I'm just gonna say kudos to that.
Well, on the other hand, we can see that all the players from the side of attackers are as split as from the side of defense. We can already see that they are just trying to hold on to those areas to make sure that no sort of aggression are coming in. Defenders, if they try to push it to gather some intel, they will definitely take him down. But there comes a kill onto the clone save. Back-to-back goal kill after Asita. He did whip up in, but she's down to 14 HP right now. Joy would want to get that healing off towards the cell, making sure that she is just able to get those many healing back, but it's gonna be Viper will take it down. Soul is already up with an iron operator, and that's gonna be quite something for attackers. That's gonna be pretty difficult. One single operator could really be a difference maker. We have even seen it earlier, but for now it's gonna be Raze with that showstopper. He will take him down, and that secures them a 3rd round, and not only the 3rd round back to back, but an equalizer as well.
That's right. I mean, these people are going on coming back to the equalizers. Like, this fight is kind of tough. I wouldn't be surprised if we actually walk into an overtime, honestly. However, I do feel that right now the teams that are like at par with each other might not be the same after the role swap, because again, each map does have a favorable side. Like, as I said earlier, and you mentioned it too, Icebox seems to be very attack favored. So right now, the fact that defending team is able to take that many rounds out of here, they might just be able to capitalize on that surplus when they go into the attacking side.
Well, the ultimates being online could be quite a difference maker in this round. We can already see the run and gun frenzy coming in. He was being taken off, and that was quite needed at this point of
Placing
time.
swarm
Soul
grenade.
wanted to save that operator, wanted to save that numbers advantage, and obviously he's live. But that's when he is being taken down. That was some spam coming in from the side of attackers. But look how big this mind game goes. Now they are going to, getting executed towards the side of me, and somewhere down the line, Joydeep does have that intel. He would want to make sure that he is, able to defend that post gun scenario at the early point when they are trying to get executed. But this is looking quite difficult for defenders to, defend this B side.
That's right. It doesn't seem like they're gonna be able to catch many angles because they're kind of looking on the opposite direction. They did not realize that the plant is already going in, and I think they might wanna capitalize on that. So the plant is already in. I mean, that was just a few seconds short from Joydeep. He could have actually scored that kill, but then um did get taken out. The defuse is almost gonna start, but then we get Neon taken out by Master Chef, and this is a 1v1 between both the Killjoys. However, there is something to remember that lockdown is not available on the defending Killjoy. So we could just see attacker lockdown come in, or well, the turret could help out as well.
Well, we can already see that these players are not having that much time to work with to go on for defusal. Master Chef was already up with all the turret, and obviously the ultimate being in his favor could have been a good scene. But there comes an amazing clutch from the side of team attackers. That was something when you are just alone in that 1v3 1v2 scenario. You would really have that intel that where your opponent players are. And there is a pressure scenario, playing in such pressure scenario, the way he just hold it off, he just didn't went it over aggressive to kill that opponent, but obviously was just holding on a very unusual angle of the CT area. Like imagine playing on a post gun scenario, and the place where defenders should get executed, you are just conquering that area for yourself.
That's right. I think we have been pronouncing Raze's name wrong all this while. It's Wunsch, and
Concealment.
that's clever. That's clever. Anyways, we're moving into the 8th round already with 4 ultimates online from the attacking side. This could be an attacker-sided round. The map is in their favor. The ultimates are in their favor. The spike is already secure. Even the man count is in their favor. It was
Spike
till 2 seconds
down
ago
A.
before Poor Soul and Neon already took the kills. But Astra has managed to level up the scoreline for them. And we are in a 3v3 situation with the attacker Killjoy's lockdown going online. Now, all that's left to see is, are they gonna be able to increase their lead, or are they gonna fall short and just deal with another equalizer right now?
One enemy remaining.
That could have been an equalizer, but for now it's going to be Joydeep with that Revo Vandal. He has been taken down, so it all falls down to Raze alone. Back-to-back 2 kill, and have we seen another clutch for today? The nail is going to get connected to him, but that's going to be the time, and Poor Soul is going to, just catch him off guard. That wall bang, it was also quite good, but in the end, that Impress ultimate, the way, the 15% increase in those, short firing is the advantage which he gets. That is something where, she did got a very good competitive advantage in terms of the clone duelist, and there comes an equalizer again and again, back-to-back rounds. Being one from both the side is literally just out of game right now.
That's right. We saw Reina kind of being a little bit show-offy during the last few seconds doing half the defuse, and then first time she did go around to check for new weapons, and the second time she just stopped out of nowhere. She was like, I know I have a lot of time to do this defuse, so I'm just gonna hold off a little bit. That was quite funny to watch. However, we have come back into the 9th round, and again this one is gonna create some lead in advantage of some team, but I'm pretty sure the 10th round is just gonna bring us another equalizer. This is a very patterned game we're seeing right now, isn't it?
Well, actually, because somewhere down the line we did. So after winning 2 consecutive rounds from either side, 1-1 round is being won. And the moment a team wins, there is another team who is just ready to make sure that they are just giving a good equalizer. They are just making sure even after they don't have that many advantage with those spreads, with everything, they are just managing to take the opponent team down. But for now, that AK was quite big, and obviously the same walls are up. We don't want to take that wall down, but somewhere down the line a counter spam comes in, back to back kill from the side of team attackers, and it's gonna be Neon. Now
One enemy
look at
remaining.
Aish right now. Team attackers are all over the map. They are just dominating right now. That lurk from Aish was too good. All the way he was just rotating from the side of A to make sure that a call comes in from the side of defenders and they go back, and that's when Aish is gonna backstab. That was some round coming in from the side of team attackers. But on the other hand, if we talk about the ultimates, the orbital strike and resurrection is being online from the side of team defenders, and obviously the Astra cosmic divide as well. So that's going to be really exciting to see. And let me remind you that we are finally down to the last 3 rounds of this first half.
That's right. And I mean, the scoreboard from my prediction looks like it's gonna be a 6-6. What do you think?
Uh, well, considering that the attacking team is having an equal round, obviously this round could be a 6-4 scoreline, and definitely could be a 6-4 scoreline. And after that, obviously, what I expect is a 7-5 scoreline going in the favor for team attackers, because like it's really the credits are not really in the favor for team Astral esports right now.
That's right. It doesn't seem like our defenders are gonna be able to make it in this round, but I am seeing two sheriffs come up along with some, half shield. That's some new combination I'm seeing. Okay, I generally see classics going with shields, but this time we're seeing sheriffs being accompanied by shields while classics are completely left barren. However, the attacking team has completely gone with full shields, and they are using vandals, or is it phantom?
It is actually a common. I think it's 4 Vandal with a single Phantom. And obviously, there are creds. It's not like, they are totally out of creds right now. But Team Astral Esports, they would definitely want to, save some creds. They would want to have, rather, I'd say a semi-buy to make sure that they are saving some creds, which could, help them buy in heavy ammo with a rifle, because that is something which is must needed, obviously, with some of those utilities as well. But with that, the ultimates being online, could that ultimate be a difference maker? Because we can see, 4 sheriff with a single ghost and 4 short armors is gonna be, the buy coming in from the side of team defenders.
That's right. The defenders are going low on creds, but they're still investing in some gun that they can use at least for a close combat. So it seems like it's gonna be a round where the defenders are gonna want to hold on to the places which do not have long angles on it, because using a sheriff on a long angle just does not really give you any advantage against at least a phantom or a vandal.
Actually, and with that, we can see that all the players look to be playing on a split again. The A side is totally open for them to get executed. It's just going to be Lena who will be, just picking up from the side of Heaven. But is she going to rotate? Because now it was just Aish earlier, and now there are 2 players who are just lurking from the side of A. So if we see a post-plant scenario, I think that's going to be really disastrous for the side of, team defenders to defend those, scenario where they not only have to play on a retake, but also make sure that they're not getting backstabbed. Utilities are being waited out, and spy carrier are already rotating towards the side of it. So that is some different level gameplay coming in. But Poor Soul is gonna be who will take on one of the guys. That is something good. Poor Soul was just expecting his gut feeling to make sure that these players won't be just all stacked up towards
30
me. They
seconds
would want to
left.
play at
Spike
some split.
planted.
And with
Last
that back to
player
back kill के
standing.
साथ यहाँ पे सारे players को eliminate कर दिया गया. Reyna did deny a flawless round, but Sage is left alone with that resurrection, which I don't think this at this point is much needed right now.
That's right. We are seeing Sage trying to go into a fight that she probably will lose, and I mean, all right, there she goes, losing it already against another Sage, making it a 4-6 score. I think we might be falling into like your prediction more than mine, and it being an attack favored game, I think we might see a huge like score difference coming in after the swap.
Let's see, because it's huge or no, because we are down only to the final 2 rounds of the first half. The buy will come in, and obviously, that operator is something which we are quite missing right now. Jet is something which normally we see a lot, but Jet is also not being picked as both side of the teams. They are going on with the comfortable agents which they have, and the utilities could give them a good advantage. But look at Race playing quite aggressive towards that side. They would not want anyone to try to get executed, but there comes a lurk. That was not just a lurk, but a whip. and obviously he was being taken down. An early exit for his into the start of the very 11th round. Let me remind you that only 2 rounds are left. So the ultimate being online from the very start is something which they would really want to have today to their advantage. And it's not like if you have the ultimate online, just use it, but you can obviously use it to play it on your advantage. And with that, we are looking at a 4v5 scenario where Team Defenders is already in a quite difficult situation right now.
That's right. I mean, defenders are on a lower man count, and if they do not win this round, they might just give a very big lead to the attacking side to move in when they swap the roles, and that's gonna be quite horrendous for them. Like they're probably not gonna be able to crawl back in if they are not able to make it this round. This is one of the pivotal rounds that there's gonna be. And there we see another kill coming in from the defending side, making it a little bit towards the favor of the defenders. However, Sage
30
has low
seconds
HP
left.
and she's gonna go for a
Spike
heal.
planted.
Spike has
One
been planted, and
enemy
in a
remaining.
post-plant situation, we are on a 4v1 situation. Now it seems like a very winnable round, and it is completely gonna go into the defending side, even though it didn't seem like so in the beginning. And we're gonna see a 5-6 score. Here's the last round before the swap. What do you think will
Last
happen here?
round
I mean,
before the switch.
I'm thinking we're seeing more guns coming in from the defending side now, and they're like, going in for a better buy, having enough armor mostly. So it seems like they could have a chance.
Where that the last round where if we talk about the analysis part, team attackers were just trapped in their own web, which I'd rather say, because they did created a very good like split. They were looking quite amazing, but just not able to capitalize on that. But somewhere down the line, team defenders are like acting real quick on their decision. They're acting real quick on the gameplay, on the strategy being used from the side of team attackers. That's when the first kill is going to come, because they know that team attackers are getting aggressive, and that's where they would play on a split. They would not want to just regroup and play at a single side only, and that's when they got an advantage for this round. They already Neon was being taken down, but the resurrection is quite online for them. Amazing kill coming in from the side of bots, and that's when an equalizer will be there. We are seeing at a single ultimate being online, which is going to be the showstopper. Now, how big difference maker could this ultimate be? Because already 5 defenders outside of play right now. Pure Soul would obviously want to get inside to make sure he's not able to just give India the side execution in the hands of attackers. But the post plan is being here right now. The wall is going to come, and then the time when the kill could come. But that was not what we expect from the side of team attackers. There were no sort of cover, and that's when Pure Soul is going to capitalize. The spike is not planted, and this is not going to be good for team attackers.
That's right. The attackers are on a one-shot gun right now, while Poor Soul had the ability to go in with a spray, and Poor Soul took Sage out in that fight, and then we saw another kill coming in, making it a round for the defending side. We are going into the roll swap with a very equal score on the board. I mean, we're going in with a 6-6. It's literally like we're gonna be playing literally on the second side, and first side is not gonna even matter anymore, and we're just gonna see some different kind of gameplay coming in from both sides, because I feel like our defending team from the last side, which is gonna be attacking now, that is team Astrals eSports, is gonna be able to capitalize quite some now that the roles are swapped, because again, this is one of those maps where literally attackers are gonna decide what happens, because first of all, A site is too big to be held by one agent alone, and second of all, if you decide to push on to B site together, there is no way you're gonna face a huge man count to fight with. Also, if people try to rotate from the defending side, it's gonna be a long rotate.
Well, that Astral was quite a disadvantage, but just that Post Soul is going to be quite aggressive. That aggression, just didn't get as we were expecting, but there comes backpack to trade. Master Chef is going to trade him off, and there comes the third kill as well. Neon is down to quite 2 HP, but there's no chance that he will be getting any sort of heal. So it all falls down to Killjoy alone. This can be a clutchable scenario, because we have earlier seen, team attackers do the job, but it seems as if she's facing a lot of ping issues at this time. She's just running into the walls, and obviously Neo will be coming up with a good luck. It is quite an expected, situation for the side of defenders, but there is a very big disadvantage for the side of team attackers. The Killjoy, looks to be very bit in a difficult scenario with the, internet, and we can really expect a 7th round going in the favor for Team G Day.
That's right. We are
30
seeing
seconds left.
MasterChef getting ready with the turret for almost no reason right now because the fight is already going down and Vox has taken Yasuke out already. We are in a flawless coming in from the defending side soon as the roles swapped. I mean, I feel like GD is much more well executed when it comes to defense. However, I'm not gonna put that completely on their skill because, well, from the attacking side, the absence of killjoy
Placing
kind
swarm
of counts a
grenade.
lot towards, that capitalization on that
Placing
round.
swarm grenade.
If we talk about the advantage here being taken from the side of Team JD, they're already defending. And then while attacking, they did had a good lead towards the opponent. So that's gonna be a real advantage for them at the second half. And I really have high expectations right now from the side of Team JD. Let's see that will Astral Esports be able to make sure that that doesn't happen. Because not only it's just the Team JD, it's also about that Ninja has been having a very bad situation. The spike has already, not been picked up from either side of the team, and we can already see that some sort of miscommunication is being happening. Right now, we are seeing that the numbers advantage is totally in the favor for team attackers, but that's when an equalizer is going to come in, and we are looking at a 4-4 scenario where attackers are just taking that kitchen control.
That's right, we are seeing Raze on a very low HP. However, Astra is also low on HP, but not as low as Raze. And there comes a kill onto
Spike down, mid.
Brimstone.
Spike.
MasterChef has already taken Neon out, and Poor Soul has traded that back,
There.
taking MasterChef out of the game. We
You're
are in a
done.
3v3 situation. Poor Soul is pushing in
enemy
with
remaining.
Raze and taking a
Out
kill
of
onto
targets.
Wunsch as well as one more agent, I guess, and we are in a 2v1 situation with Viper left alone to fend for the
planted.
team.
One
Viper gets a
enemy
kill
remaining.
onto Poor Soul, but then does Killjoy have the ability to move? It feels like she doesn't, and Yasuke has lost this round to Viper. There goes the defuse. And the defenders have won this round as well, making it a 6-8. That loss of Killjoy is getting in the way for the attackers quite a bit right now.
That is, and and that will, unless and until they do not use any sort of technical pause into the advantage of their favor. But till then, we really hope that all the four players they are doing quite a pretty job. When we talk about Sol, Neo, Jaydeep, as well as the
Careful.
base of the side of attacking current team. But it's really it was quite a winnable round. 2v1 ka scenario tha. All they got to do was just play together, play on a double pick. But for now, it seems as if Killjoy is not even playing. It's just those four attackers being getting executed towards the Beeman side, and this is going to be quite a disadvantage for them.
That's right. I am seeing Reyna's ultimate is already online from the attacking side, and that's gonna help them a lot because she can go into Empress mode and get some more HP for her side. That's gonna help her kind of execute on that loss of Killjoy for the team. We are seeing Narcissist King trying to push in towards B green, and we are seeing someone else trying to make a point here as well. It may be a fight coming in. The turret is already in place, and we might see a Killjoy versus Raze happening. But there it goes. The lasers were out, but they've been taken down, and we have a Viper screen. Now it feels like we're not gonna see any kills coming up anytime soon. This is a 5v5. Still, it's a very slow round, and I don't know what's happening.
Well, really team attackers want to take it much slower so that, they are able to wait for some mistake. They're just gathering until they're just waiting
30
that
seconds
really
left.
team defenders get a bit impatient, go a bit aggressive in order to get that intel. And that's when, on the other hand, on the other side, it's going to be defenders who are going to take it down, but it's going to be really difficult for them. MasterChef giving
Placing
a
swarm
good cover
grenade.
already, the duelist will be taken down. It all falls down to the 3v4 scenario where it's looking, it's looking very bad. None of the ultimates being online. The first kill comes online, and the first kill comes in the favor for team defenders. 2v4 scenario, hold you can. There's no ultimate, so it really means that an easy defusal could come in.
That's right. We are
One
in a 2v4
enemy
situation,
remaining.
and the attackers are not aware of
One
the
enemy
refusal. They did
remaining.
take out both the players on the defending team. We are in a 1v1 situation, but do not forget the diffuser the diffusal has already been executed to 50%. There's a very sneaky angle coming in from Raze. There go her paint shells, and there she takes the kill, clutching the round for the attacking team. And finally, we're on a different scoreline, and this looks like a 7-8 with a comeback coming in from the side of the attacking team. That is going to be team Astral Esports.
Well, what was that
I should
clutch
play
from
some
Raze?
Astrals
That was such an amazing gameplay, a perfect way to hold on to that post plant scenario, playing with the mind game, just rotating all over the side, repositioning, and with a precise aim. That was quite good. But after that, in the end, it's really a good, the lead that could have been to the favor for team JD. That has been, like degrees here. It could have been a 9-6 scoreline, but out of that, now it's just a single round lead for them. Anytime we can, really expect that the culture from the side of team attackers could really come online and could obviously want to play that they are having a good advantage. They are playing on a very fair fight because having fair fight is something which made this game so competitive at the very first half. In the second half, if they are playing on a disadvantage, that's really not going to work for them every time.
That's right. Plus, they are on the attacking side, which again we have been repeating over and over and cannot stress enough is the powerful side of the map. Going handicapped into a side with your attack being paralyzed, you cannot try to capitalize on the benefit
Can
of
I get
being
a
on the
job?
attacking side. So you really do wanna make sure that your
Thanks.
yes that NBD Yasuke is able to come back in and give a 5v5.
Well, with that, obviously, we can see a technical pause being taken here. Our fellow admins would really want to get in check that, why is, Killjoy offline? What's going to be the scene? At this point of time, remake and other stuffs are really important. But even if Killjoy doesn't comes online, so within 1 minute and 20 seconds, the match is going to get started. And rules are rules. Even though they are playing on a disadvantage, that's really their problem.
That is right. However, I do expect Killjoy to come back so that we're able to see a better game. But if she doesn't, then I think we might just see a match going into the favor of the defending team, that is Glacial Demons.
With that, let's just enjoy the cinematic view of Valorant, of this Icebox map, which is one of the most, different map, and having such an amazing weather outside, and just watching Icebox. It's just some vibe for me right now.
That's right. I mean, yeah, I miss the snow. We already talked about this. I miss the snow, so I'm just gonna be looking at this cinematic and feeling like I'm closer to home. It's strange that I've only been out of here for 3 years and I already feel like that's home. It's really weird. Don't kill me, I'm not a Deshdrohi. And that's one Hindi word I'm gonna be able to squeeze into the whole casting. Yay! Progress. Alrighty, I think we're seeing quite some gun changes happening on the side of defense. However, they're going pretty eco. We're seeing frenzies and sheriff and classics, and I mean on other agents I'm getting a hang of why, but I don't know why Viper is still choosing to go with a frenzy, because Viper has enough credits to go in for a really good gun and already has quite some number on her orb collection for ultimate. But I don't know, maybe she's just saving for future instances to put some creds into banks and get some fixed deposit returns on it.
Yeah, we can obviously see Killjoy online team defenders seems to be, quite aggressive with those, pistol ban. We can obviously see that these players are just holding on to that even area. Now, Sage is quite the low entry, but already before, cross that we can see a flying wheel that is coming in. And wait, did we just witness a flawless round?
Yes, we did, and it was quite impressive because our defending team kind of tried to push all the way in with Race kind of leading the whole crew, and then we saw them falling like anything. It was literally as if they were walking themselves into the arms of death. This was so fun to watch. I mean, how long did the round last? Was it what, 30 seconds?
That was because we did knew that after losing the crucial round from the side of team defenders, they didn't have those many clear advantage. So that's the time when they were being like going on a pistol round, getting aggressive towards that premium area. They did not consider the fact that Killjoy is not AFK. They wanted to take that crucial frag and the numbers advantage, but somewhere down the line that was a good equalizer. We are still the match is still not here. First Killjoy is also online and both the teams are looking quite competitive right now.
That's right. We are seeing all of the players from attacking team moving in from mid towards B, while the defenders are trying to push in from A towards B, and some of them are still confused on whether it's gonna be B or if they're gonna, change their minds and come back to A. I am seeing the attackers trying to execute, and the
Spike
plant has
planted.
already gone in. We are in a 4v3 retake situation for the defenders right now. Do you think it's possible, Nae?
Well, that's really going to be quite difficult for them. But until and unless Raze is alive, she's just going to be that troublemaker. But the clone Raze taking her down, that's going to be a 2v2 scenario. The showstopper is on from the side of defenders, and so is the Empress ultimate. Once that will come in play, that's really going to be pretty hard for the side of team defenders to go for that retake. But for now, it's going to be Neon who will take down the Astra. And not only did they just came back, but they came back to 3 back-to-back rounds, winning into their favor, and also now they're in lead right now.
That's right. We are seeing a 9-8 scoreboard right now, and I feel like this one is gonna come back into another equalizer because our defending team already has 4 ultimates online, and that's quite a number. I mean, having 4 ultimates online, if you're actually able to spam them in the right order, you can get your way. You can get your way very easily.
Well, actually, because having those many alternates could really be, using those post-plan scenario where you are giving a good advantage to not only you but also your team, and that's what we are seeing right now from the side of team defenders. It seems to be Killjoy utility being used, but Raze is just going to deny that, just going to blindly push that. They have a chance that they will get retained, but that's when all the players want to get back to one player still retained. It seems as if it's going to be Raze himself, but with that, it seems that Poor Soul is up with that Impress ultimate. You want to get aggressive, want to make sure that before this Impress ultimate ends, he gets that kill, but that's when he will be taken down. Killjoy is finally up, so he will be, giving his contribution as well towards fighting, but she's down 31 HP right now. The clone Killjoy taking her down, it almost down to Raze. But it seems as if she was just detained for so much time. She's again in this 1v3 scenario, and we have earlier seen her floods. For now, she is going to take down turret on the elbow area. Here comes Killjoy into her crosshair, but it's going to be the other way around. MasterChef coming up with another, 3 kill. And again, as we used to talk, that here comes an equalizer.
That's right, and the whole round, this time the whole round got taken up by MasterChef and Vansh alone. They could literally kind of make sure that they got all the kills, and the rest of the team did not even have to worry about anything. We're seeing 4 ultimates again coming in from the defender side, making attackers at a loss of 1. So they're just gonna have 3 here. So 3v4 ultimates, while we still have 5 people alive on both teams because we've not even entered the round yet, which we're entering now.
Well, the Ultimates being online is just going to be quite exciting to see. We are seeing that it's going to be this map of Icebox where, this team are going to decide that which team is going to be the one who will go into qualifiers. This already looks like such a competitive match that we're already into our players for now. But for today, it's going to be, those attackers trying to just hold on to all the area. They have not even taken any sort of aim in or mid control. They are just waiting for, defenders to get aggressive. And that's when they want to take him down with, the trade coming in, and will get executed towards the side by regrouping. For now, 30 seconds are already over into the map. They are not even collected a single ultimate orb. And look at those defenders' utility. A side is totally, surrounded by the Astra Stars and Killjoy utilities. So you do know that, once you activate your spawn grenade along with the gravity well, that is really some good, team coordination and obviously, agent usage on your advantage.
That's right. I am seeing all of these players kind of like, utilizing their abilities, but not going in for their ultimates just yet. MasterChef has entered into the venomous pit, kind of trying to like survive it, and Poor Soul here will take the kill onto Viper, making it a 4v4 situation. with another kill coming in from Poor Soul, making it into a 4v3, taking the man advantage towards the attacking side. Are they gonna go in for a plant now? Yes, they are. And we're seeing Poor Soul trying to hold on the angle. The spike carrier has been killed, and that angle is quite sneaky coming in from the defending side. We're gonna see if Poor Soul is gonna go for a plant right now. Does not. Yeah, Poor Soul does not, but then there come 2 kills, making it around for the defending side, and this becomes a 9-10 scoreboard.
How did they were just won that round by just outplaying the time. They were just out of time. Reina could have gone for a post plan scenario, but the moment your opponent race says here comes a party, it's not a party for you, but a party for them, because they have already made sure that they are going to grab that round advantage into your favor. 9-10 ke score line, but team defenders are winning quite a good comeback after those 3 rounds being consecutively won from the side of team defenders. But for now, it's going to be they are just losing one and again and again through those ultimates. For now, they only have Astrals, Cosmic Divide and the Resurrection. But from the side of team attackers, it's going to be lock down the Orbital Strike, Mock Brimstone, and the Resurrection. The Cosmic Divide looks already good. Poor Soul is up with that look on the side of it, and will obviously be frustrated by that alarm bot. But this is a good side execution. They are just trying to take that control, and this is going to be quite an advantage for them. Can they defend that post plan scenario? Can we see a 10 all again, or is it going to be 11? 9. What's your predictions of this?
I feel like we might be able to see a 9-11 right now, but let's see if it actually turns out to be that. We are seeing a Resurrection coming in from the side of defense, making it a 3v4 into the post plan scenario, and on the post plan, having every single man count advantage counts a lot. There comes a fight, and it is won by Master Chef, making it a 4v1 scenario, and the defuse has already happened. They didn't even need to take Raze out, who I already think is AFK, standing still in spawn, and we might just
That's quite difficult, like for the side of team attackers, already, first it was Killjoy, now it's the top fragger, it's the clutcher for their team, the main duelist, having those utilities online who could have impacted that round quite much. But on the other hand, it's going to be, Team GD with amazing, 2 rounds lead. They're just one single round away from getting that match point, and that is really going to be a good, thing for them. All, team attackers are also out of timeouts right now, and, obviously limited timeouts are given so that, we have a good, fair play from both, all the teams are treated equally. But with that, we can see that mid पे यहाँ पे stage hold off करके रखे Aiden के side पे none of the players are actually holding. It's just the turret. But this is going to be really hard. This is going to be the time that they have to make sure that they clutch it, or go big or go home. That's going to be a scenario for them. Because if they lose this round and Raze doesn't comes online, it's not only going to be a match point, but it's going to be to jump for 13 round, win 8 rounds, they will be again playing with a disadvantage of 13.
That's right. We saw a Resurrection coming in, but then immediately a kill got taken down, and we are still in the same exact man count with a disadvantage going in on the attacker's side. We are in a 4v5 situation with Killjoy's lockdown still available to the defenders, and Empress being utilized right now by Reina on the attacking side, and Brimstone's ultimate still online for the attackers. Now, we might either see a comeback moving into position with a 10 coming in from the attacking side, or we might see the defending team moving into a match point. That's a very good possibility right now, because they are in all the man advantage here, and we are seeing a 3v5 situation already. Even though Astra has low health, we are seeing that they are facing a lot of problem in trying to go for the plant once, and Kuljanak, I guess, have already taken kills, and we are seeing them going into a position where they're just gonna run out of time, and they actually took a kill before running out of time, and we saw Raze getting taken out. I think our attacking team is literally just losing out on players. Initially they didn't have Killjoy with them, right now they don't have Raze with them, and these are two of the players that actually have a lot of utility on them, and they are not being able to utilize it at all, neither for themselves nor for the team. So it feels like we're not gonna be seeing a fair match, but we're already on a match point.
Nice And
Well,
easy.
that's quite, very bad news for the side of, Astral eSports. But they did give a very competitive. They did not give up, and they are not yet giving up now. We can already see that poor soul getting that first kill, getting that first blood into his favor is gonna, even up numbers right now. But if there are two ultimate of being picked up from the side of defenders, they will have a resurrection, and that's gonna be, quite round changing, quite disadvantage again. Sage seems to be peeking here, but he connects that headshot. That was quite some insane shot coming in from Poor Soul. Already numbers advantage मिल चुका है. Ultimate भी उनके पास online है, which could help them play on a post plan scenario. But that alarm bot is just going to be quite an annoying thing for his momentum with his operator right now. Can he connect the third shot? Can he connect the third kill? Just a bit inches away from that, but it's going to be Master Chef taking down the prone killjoy. It's really going to be this difficult in this 21 scenario. The boom bot is definitely gonna he might have taken down, but Ash will trade him off. We are seeing at a 2v2 scenario where Raze is offline from the side of attackers and the lockdown ultimate is still online from the side of defense.
That's right. We are seeing the attackers being on a man advantage when it goes to the post plant scenario, and that's just gonna play really well for them, honestly. However, the defending Killjoy's use of ultimate is gonna give some, room to the defending side. But we're gonna have to see how they're able to go in for the defuse, because this does not seem doable. Not right now. There she falls right into the crosshair, and once gets taken out by Poor Soul. That's an ace by Poor Soul already. That's quite some commendable job done. And just like you said, they have not given up just yet.
Well, that is after seeing that is with an operator single-handedly winning that round on his own, hands. That was some gameplay. That is something which we see very rarely. And Jet and operator is a thing, but we never saw that Rena being having an operator, because obviously that could really be such an advantage that you just kill one, you dismiss, and you go into your covers. For now, we are seeing the round number 20 being started, and already players are trying to get executed towards the side of A right now. It seems to be a very fast execution of only a single player who is holding on is going to be Astra with Killjoy utilities and Killjoy turret. So this is something where team attackers have to capitalize on. It is going to be as I said, it's going to be either go big or go home for them, because even if they are not having those 5-man advantage, there's no use over crying over that spoiled milk. And with that first kill coming up for Astra, the Sage herself has been taken down, who could have been a good asset for them in that post plant scenario to give some healing. But for now, we are seeing at a post plant scenario, the spawn grenade is just denying the post plant right now. 1v1 type, acha trade off aaya, but here comes the orbital strike, which is going to give them enough time to not only play on a post plant, but also make sure that they are able to deal with some damage. Can Poor Soul again defend?
It does not completely feel like they may be able to, but they've gone with a 2-kill back to back, and 1 kill has come in from the Viper as well. We are in a 2v2 situation. There comes a fight which Viper has already won, and Poor Soul has taken 1 kill as well. Viper is low on HP. This could be a round that Poor Soul just takes by surprise, but we might also see Viper being too aware of that laser, but still gets taken out. And this is gonna be an 11-12 scoreline, guys. We're not gonna see this match end very soon. I'm promising you that.
What is this guy even doing with that operator? 29 kills ke saath he's just top tracking, not only from his team, but also if combined team defenders as well. I am really going to be amazed after watching his ACS, which is going to be the average combat score. The way he's just flicking shot, it looks as if it's not an operator but an arm from the CS:GO version, which was quite friendly for all the players. But for now, we are looking at the final round of the second half. Are we going to see an OT, or are we going to see an OP for team defenders? That's going to be a question. Ultimates being online is going to be the showstopper as well as Rena, but obviously Raze isn't online, so it's just an Impress Ultimate. Now, Impress Ultimate is something you want to take when you're having those rifles. From the side of defenders, it's going to be the Cosmic Divide, Viper Split, and the showstopper as well. This is a big challenge. This is going to be a big task. If team attackers win today, that's going to be such a well-deserved win to go into an overtime for them.
That's right. They have been playing on a lopsided map already, and also they have not had their complete 5 stacks. So if they do win, I'm gonna be completely impressed, because again, oh my god, actually even if they don't win, I am already impressed by Poor Soul. That man on the operator is so amazing. Neon, do you have an idea where they are? All right, we're gonna show you back. All right, there he goes, taking the kill. Oh, Alright, I was almost on my edge right now. And there comes the first blood coming in from the side of Neon onto the Sage of the defending side. And there we
30
see
seconds
another
left.
2 kills coming in. Poor Soul does take one out, but MasterChef takes a refrag. The defending team has had a whiff of the skills on Poor Soul, and they're trying to get Poor Soul out of the cover and killed in the initial round itself. We are seeing MasterChef
1v2
taking a kill
scenario.
onto Yasuke as well.
It's a 1v2 scenario.
seconds left.
Resurrection is not going to be online until she gets 3 ulti orbs or 3 kills. But the barrier has been created. It's really going to be difficult for her to hold off this. She just have a very low HP left, and there's the time where she's going to get panicked. Now that is it. It's going to be 13-11. Such a well played round from the side of Team Astral Esports. That was a well deserving round for them as well. But that's really going to be quite heartbreaking because they obviously will be going on for a defusal. All the players are even disconnected before the match ends, and finally it's gonna be Team Glacial Demons who are gonna secure this eliminators match. They are gonna be the one who will be qualified for the for the qualifiers of our tournament, and that was such an amazing match which we got to witness in today's evening.
That's right. I mean, this has been quite a commendable game. Poor Soul, however, has the most number of kills, even though on the defending side, he's gone and crossed all the thresholds and gone for 30 kills. That's quite some number. Oh my goodness. And only 14 deaths. So the KD is almost a little bit more than 2. Slightly a little bit more than 2, but yeah, I mean that's quite some damage that was dealt by Poor Soul onto the opponent team. But Glacial Demons just kind of came up on the top as a team, even though there were more kills taken down by the defending side, which is Astral Esports.
Well, definitely, they were just quite amazing. They were just, going insane with those, end shot. We were seeing a 12-9 scoreline coming back to 12-11, and then, just losing that final shot. Obviously, the trade which came in, initially at the mid side when Poor Soul did eliminated his clone, Rena, but from that side of that, the slope area of the mid, that's when the trade came in, and that's when, Team Astral Esports were just looking to fall apart. Playing on a 4v5 scenario in a tournament and having 30 kills is something जहाँ पे इनकी जितनी तारीफ की जाए फिलहाल कम है, but with that ACS of 337, it's gonna be well deserved. But for now, our winners are Team JD, so let's congratulate them and let's hope that they are making it very far till our tournament, because it's just a single eliminator. Only the winning team, only the team with a huge number of round winning by a 13. First team to get 13 rounds into their favor are the one who will win. And with that, the day 8 for today's, Game Jam Valorant tournament being hosted by PixelScope Entertainment is going to end today. And, you can say the last words before the stream ends.
That's right. I mean, I am really going to be looking out for Astral Esports when it comes to the next tournament that's coming up. It's going to be Act 4 of Valorant Game Jam, and the registrations are already open. I do want to see them again, because I know this has been quite an unfair match, and I hope to see them in a full 5-man power. You all can come and join us for that same match as well. So join our Discord, follow our socials, and kind of bring your friends in and share, comment, like, and subscribe. We'll be here for you tomorrow again with another set of games to see before that's the last day of the first 64 trying to qualify for the 32. So yeah, I'll see you there. Good night.
Thank you guys for tuning in. See you guys tomorrow.
Right here, standing by your side. Open up your heart and let me in. I promise not to break you. I promise
The truth is a damn hard pill to swallow. I'm reaching out, but all I feel is hollow. I wanna make you work, but all I do is make you worse. The truth is a damn hard pill to swallow.